Go to task B. Anyone can begin.
Let's begin our discussion by saying that crimes against children are on the rise. Who can play a role in preventing such crimes? So, in my opinion, I still insist on my point that the school can play a role to prevent the crimes against children. Other than the security guards, principals, and the teachers, there are also students that get along with us other than others. For example, our friends, our desk mates, our classmates. We can give advices to each other if we have seen the case, if we have seen the cases in our life. So we can also share the information among each other because our parents sure will have give our advices to us, and we can share along rather than talking, chit-chatting other things. So we can talk about the crimes to protect ourselves. Other than that, the workers, where the workers are doing their jobs, for example, cleaning our classroom, our toilets, if they see someone acting very weird, for example, the teachers are acting very weird in the toilets, they can go check it out, and if they found out their students are being involved in the crimes such as the raping, they can also report these cases and stop the teachers from bullying the students, and also report the cases to the principals or other person. And what do you think, candidate D?
I think it is indeed true that the school can still play a role in preventing such crime, because the prefects and the young counselors, if they found out anything unusual and anyone committing crime, they can report to the teachers or the counselors to prevent them and help the students to get rid of the crime, get out of the situation. But I still think that the authorities play the most effective role in preventing this crime against the children, because who has the power to do so? The authorities. Because if you say that the school, the family, I don't think they can bring up the situation to the upper hand. So because who wants to listen to some nobody here, because they don't have the power and the position to do so. So the authorities, like politicians, doctors, and others. Doctors, when they gain reports or when they are examining their patients, they see unusual, for example, scratches, pain, wounds found on the patient. They can report that to the police to let them investigate further to see if the children are being abused or not. So I still insist that the authorities plays an important role. So what do you think, candidate B?
I disagree with candidate A and candidate D opinions. That I insist on my opinion that the family can play a role to prevent crimes against children, as the family are the closest to their children. They know very well to their children, and they can advise and talk to them one-to-one to give them advice that about the crimes. So they know them well better than the authorities or the school, because they live nearby, side by side. So the family members can watch their children's action from their action to know whether they are involved in the crimes or not. So what is your opinion, candidate C?
In my opinion, I disagree with candidate A and agree with candidate D and candidate B. Because for candidate A, if in the school can only prevent crime that happening in school. But if this crime happening in outside the school cannot do anything. So if for authorities can do more things about these crimes, because authorities have the power to enforce law or make a new law to protect the children from these crimes. So if a child, let's say,
It's happening to be abused. It's found to be abused.
if a child is found to be abused by his or her parents, authorities such as politicians can make a how to say
Petition or discussion.
discussion about these cases and make a new law to protect the children from their parents, so that the parents will not abuse their children. So if for the family, for the candidate B, the point of the family. And so family is the people who are around us that are very close to us. So if some their parents educate their children will listen to them. So with this, their children will be educated and have the knowledge about the crimes, so that themselves can protect themselves from this crime happening. So what is your opinion, candidate A?
I partially agree with you, candidate C. You say that the authorities, family, and also the community can help to prevent the crimes from happening on the children. Children can seek the knowledge of the crimes from the school. Actually, the teachers and also the principals can help us to share the information to the students, because they can organize the campaigns. They can ask the people from the outside who is very into these cases, such as the policeman, and they can give the awareness campaign to the students and help them how to prevent themselves from the crimes, like the actions they can do when they are being kidnapping. Yeah. And you say that the family, for candidate B, you say that the family can prevent the children from involving in the crimes. I know that the family are the closest to us, but if the family does not have the experiences on this kind of crimes, they are unable to give the clear information to their children. So even though they watch their children actions every day, if the children doesn't want to show their feelings or their emotions or their schedules every day to their parents, parents cannot do anything also.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, candidate A, but you say that you convince us with the school is the most effective role, but I think the school just play some part of the role, because the school, I think, can just provide basic protection and knowledge a little bit about what crimes against the children are and how they protect themselves. But I think the family and the community plays a much more important role, because who will the children talk to if they are being bullied or even extortion on them are the family members. They can express their feelings to them, and because they trust them and they wanted them to be helped to get out of the situation. So I agree on the point that family plays the most important role in preventing crimes against children, because it is basic protection. If the family can't help them, who will? And who willing to help them also? So I strongly agree that the family plays the most effective role in preventing crimes against the children.
Family can teach their children from when they are little, and from the basic to when they are much younger, to even in any ages they can teach their children, because they know them very well. So I think family can play a role to prevent crimes against children.
Let's come to a conclusion. We agree that family can play the most effective role in preventing crimes against children. Do you agree?
Yes.